Yo, yo, yo. He has risen, baby. Hello, 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 Derpy. How are you? I'm so sorry I have not replied to your messages. I have been working. I've been working hard. But yeah, hey Derpy, how you doing? Crossover. We'll do a crossover at some point, my man. Probably around Superman time. Just think we'll have my glorious Pookie King Joe. Cheers, dude. Hope you're doing well, as usual. Yeah, welcome to a live stream. I've kind of done this last minute. The reasoning for me not being making a lot of videos recently, I don't feel like I need to make excuses. I've said in the past, like, I'll make videos when I want to and everything, but it's literally because I've been working away. But that's going to change soon. I've just got a new job, and I'm going to be home more. Yes, which will be cool. And also, where is our chilled non-copyright music? That's my question. There it is. We'll just put that on ever so slightly, just to engage us. But yeah, so there's been a lot going on, to be honest. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Let's talk about the latest DC Studios news. We've actually had a lot of news today on a Saturday, which is very rare. Obviously, let's start off with Superman. Trailer is coming either Tuesday or Wednesday. Super excited for that. That's going to be the official trailer, the second trailer. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that we got a Peacemaker trailer before a Superman trailer. Dude, we got a Superman teaser trailer, a clip from Superman. We've been getting merchandise leaks. We've been getting pictures from magazines, press, and everything. We're in a good place. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. Superman is going to be the summer of Superman. I'm not even wearing my Superman top right now. What's wrong with me? I need a DC Studios top. That's what I need. That's what I need. I'll check the messages in a bit, Deps. I've been terrible. I've literally just been terrible with all the messages, but let's get on with the DC Studio stuff. And DCU Updates has luckily broke it down for us. But, you know, Superman out of the way now. Let's talk about this. So, yes, Matt Reeves. This is actually not DCU. Matt Reeves is still directing the Batman Part 2. A reply from James Gunn to someone saying, is Matt Reeves still directing the Batman Part 2? Yes, huh? Obviously, there's been lots of rumours that he is backing out due to personal reasons. I won't go into those reasons. They're not official. It's just a bit... I don't want to misconstrue it or anything, and if it's not true, then that's a bad look, obviously, but there's loads of rumours like what's going on with Matt Reeves, but it's all personal stuff. It's nothing to do with, him and James Gunn are button heads and, you know, Gunn wants the Batman stuff and blah blah blah. It doesn't sound like it's that. I think it's going to be revealed very soon what's been going on there and why the delays. To be honest, there's not really been delays for the Batman Part 2. It's all in good hands, basically. They start production at the end of this year, possibly the beginning of next year, and the film comes out in October 2027. So yeah, honestly, I want to move from Batman Part 2 and want brave and bold stuff. Look, I've said in my videos, if they cancel the Batman Part 2, okay, fine. We have a great The Batman film, we have a great The Penguin show, and we can go back and watch those millions of times. So, you know, if they do decide to cancel the Batman Part 2 for whatever reason, then fine. But I do think Warner Brothers and DC Studios want their Batman ASAP. I think inside scooper Jeff Snyder also kind of hinted that we could actually see a DCU Batman before Robert Pattinson's Batman in the Clayface movie, possibly, or whatever James Gunn is doing at the moment. We'll get into that in a minute. But yes, Matt Reeves is still on board to direct the Batman Part 2. TBC. But yeah, Gunn has been on Twitter today. He has really been on Twitter today. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow has wrapped, which is awesome, which is so cool. God, that's flown by. That's gone really fast, Supergirl. There's been a load of set leaks from it. There has been pictures of certain characters, and let me just say that Supergirl costume Looks exactly like the comic, and I'm so happy they're sticking by it and everything. She looks like a badass in the comic. James, I want to hear from you with this news just to confirm, has Supergirl really wrapped filming? And yes, it has. And I think Derps, you just sent me something. Just go to the full screen just in case you sent me something naughty. I know what you like, Derps. There we go. Thank you to Derpy. But Supergirl, hair, makeup and prosthetics, 2025, 4 months, 3 countries, blood, sweat and tears in cinemas next June. So Supergirl has officially wrapped filming. I love this logo. It's definitely given me a different feel. There's rumours that it's just called Supergirl now and not called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Would make sense just to call it Supergirl to go alongside Superman. I'd be absolutely fine with that. But yeah, no, I really like this logo. Obviously, it's the David Corrin Sweat Superman logo, but the font, the sort of look of this looks very different from what we're going to see in Superman and the DCU overall. But yeah, everyone is focused on Doomsday. I'm excited for Supergirl. I really don't know how to feel about the MCU at the moment. I have to be honest though, Thunderbolts, that film kicked ass. That was a good film. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I can't wait. Look at this art from Supergirl. We're going to be getting Supergirl riding unicorns, man. Like, I can't wait to see that. Apparently the VFX is going to take a year. Like, that's how insane this film is. If you've ever read the comic, if you've seen the visuals for this, it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be insane, the visuals for this film. It's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen in the DC universe. Thunderbolts was good. Thunderbolts was very good. They actually let a director do ever what they wanted. Like, it was great. Obviously, keeping within the parameters of the MCU storyline and the storytelling and all that, but it felt different. It felt like a director's vision had actually come to life instead of this awful, constant splurge of repetitiveness. Anyway, and we've heard recently Nia DaCosta, who did the Marvels. I liked the Marvels, by the way. The final film that came out wasn't the vision she initially had, and during that process of production, post-production and release, the film just changed constantly, and I think it was a problem, and I think Kevin Feige has figured out that's a problem. And you know Feige is like in the pits at the moment. He is in what do they call it when all the soldiers are in the trenches? He is in the trenches because this man is hardly doing promotion for anything at the moment, and I mean like appearing in interviews and everything for films we've just had. I haven't seen him talk about Thunderbolts. I haven't seen him on a red carpet or anything. They are changing course right now, and if the rumor's true about oh god, I can't even think. Not even gonna think. Can't be bothered to think, guys. Can't be bothered to think. But if they're changing directions with Doomsday and everything, I mean, apparently the script's not even finished, so there's that. So yeah, carrying on with the DC universe. For goodness sake, I'll say Woman of Tomorrow will be first Doctor Strange visual level. Yeah, I hope it's better than that, to be honest. Because if you think of it, Doctor Strange's, weird sci-fi stuff is still amazing to this day. But Supergirl's got to do something different, man. It's got to pack a punch, quite literally. Superman is over 90% done with just some VFX and sound mixing left to do. I'm so happy he's not doing it to the last minute, like a lot of people that make films and everything, especially big directors and everything. Like you do, like I saw Tom Cruise at a premiere for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, saying we literally finished this film 2 days ago. It's like right to the nail. Like how much are you overworking people in the movie industry? I mean, they're getting paid. That's the main thing. F. Tyrone Magnus, excuse me. We're gonna get onto Tyrone in just a bit, Derps. We're gonna talk about Tyrone in a minute, because he has done something that we did not all expect, and he liked something, and it has a woman in it. Superman, yeah. So I'm just ready for more stuff for Superman. Now, if the trailer is coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, I won't be here, but I will be doing a reaction to it. It might be late, It might be early. It might be early. No, it won't. It might be late, basically. And it won't be in this glorious setting of my wonderful room. It will be from a hotel. But I'm going to be taking all my stuff. I've got my microphone ready. I've got a previs a Photoshop thing. I'm just going to get it all ready. So as soon as I am available to watch it, I will be watching it in a hotel room. It's not even a hotel room. It's like a uni accommodation. Lanterns, I think, is wrapping soon. Yeah, that's gone fast as well. I mean, this is the thing. It's just... I'm getting on for this trailer. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the Superman trailer because we've seen a lot already. So this trailer's got to do something, man. This trailer's got to do something really different for me to go, oh, yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for Superman. Do you know what? I'm going to skip this trailer. I'm going to skip this trailer. Gonna skip it. No, I'm not gonna skip this trailer. But yeah, Superman 90% done. Fantastic. It has been a long time. July. Ooh, can't get here soon enough. I can't believe it's May at the moment. Still early May, but it's gonna be July. You're gonna blink and oh my god, it's July. And the merch I have, by the way, for Superman. Got those pre-orders in. We have got those pre-orders in. Yes, we have. I haven't bought too much merch, I have to admit, because I'm trying to be better with my collection and not just buy loads of random stuff, basically. But we haven't just got a standard McFarlane Superman figure, and this sold out fast, by the way. But we got the theatrical deluxe version of the Superman action figure. This is going to be one of the last McFarlane things I buy. The Superman stuff and the Batman Returns wave, which is coming out, I think, later in the summer. I'm just... Give me that David Corrin sweat and Crypto, man. Comes with different face plates as well, which is a bit concerning because you might see the lines on the face, but that's just an action figure thing. I'm really liking the merch for Superman. I really am. I'm liking the look of this. I think there's a cloth cape as well. But this sold out quick. This one was like, no, we're going to sell out really quickly. But yeah, so comes with Crypto. Looks a lot bigger, but look, the red eyes. Oh, he's going to do laser stuff. Ooh, I can't wait. Look at that artwork on the back. Oh, looks so child friendly. Someone was comparing the Henry Cavill merch stuff, and Henry's just like... And David Corrin Sweat's like... So is it like a stark difference? I was wanting the statue as well, but it is out of stock, like everywhere. So I was, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very controversial, but I was thinking of selling nearly all of this. I'm just buying these sort of statue things to go in the shelves because I prefer them. And make a little bit of money, update my equipment for YouTube, my PC, and so on. But yeah, no, that was just a thing. And then final bit of news. All episodes for Peacemaker Season 2 have cuts done. So James Gunn. So the edit's done. How's it going with the Peacemaker episodes you directed? Yes, it's what's called latched, which is basically picture locked. It's done. I mean, it's basically latched, but I'll move cuts around here and there as VFX or music comes in, etc. I've finished all the Peacemaker episodes other than VFX and some score and some... DI and sound mixing, dialogue inserts, I think he means, so ADRs and so on. So Peacemaker comes out in August, so this is a tight schedule for James Gunn. And yeah, so that was some great news today. That was some great updates. I know I've said in the past I hate it when Gunn is on Twitter, but actually, when it's all positives, I'm like, keep talking, baby, keep talking. Like, it's really good to hear. And we got a new still for Superman as well. He's like, Crypto, why did you shit in the fucking tub? Like, he's a bit pissed off. And then you got the robots over there, all charging and everything. You got this hole in the wall. What's that for? But you got steps and everything. I mean, this Fortress of Solitude looks brilliant in this. I'm really liking the look of it. I am worried I'm going to see too much of this film, though, and then go and see it and be like, oh, I've seen everything. But there was some... this is all the stills we've got so far. This looks great. This is from, like, the first pictures we saw filming and everything. Now, when is the Superman trailer coming? Gunn is like, it's coming soon, man. It's coming real soon, that Superman trailer. But let's talk about Peacemaker quick, man. Peacemaker looks brilliant. I'm so excited for Peacemaker. I think it could be a banger. Sorry, I thought I just heard something. I'm on my own at the moment, so... but, you know, we had Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner show up, and she talks about how fat her ass is getting. Like, you know... And then we actually got a first look at Sean Gunn as Maxwell Lord, which is insane. I am getting, like, Elon Musk vibes, basically. Like, I think that's what I'm getting from this. Might be a good guy. But this was interesting, and I've seen more speculation about this. Way more speculation about this now. But this could be a multiverse scenario where Peacemaker's brother survives and he joins forces with him with the white supremacist dad and everything. The dragon dude, the white dragon, I think it was. So it could be a multiversal event, and then bit of cultural appropriation there. But I don't know the context of it, so. But yeah, man. But James Hawes is wrapped on lanterns, man. The DCU is just happening, and isn't it? Hey, yo, maybe I want to see that. Maybe I want to see that shit. Yo, you keep eating, girl. We've also had new promo work, so you know, Corin Sweat doing that pose and everything. Got a Peacemaker TV shirt with him on the bike. I forgot about the bike because remember the set leaks. I was like, oh, he's got a Peacemaker mobile bike thing. We also got a trailer with Jason Tatum for Superman promos. You know, it's all happening, and Lobo's whip and rope on Supergirl. But Peacemaker, man, I'm so excited for this series. I'm so excited for it. I think it's gonna be brilliant. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And I don't know how they're releasing it. I don't know if it's just all dropping at once or it's episode by episode. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, Peacemaker's gonna hit. It's gonna hit like crack. Oh yeah, Alice Huken has been cast as a Sklurian raider in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of raiders in this film, basically, and we've got a new look at John Stewart, which is Aaron Pierre, gorgeous man, has green eyes as well. Why wouldn't he be the Green Lantern? But man, the Superman promo, to be honest, over here in the UK, not been so great. We've not been getting much. The Fortress of Solitude will be a location in Fortnite? No way, mate. I'm gonna be playing Fortnite all night. That's how we're gonna celebrate Superman, by the way. We're gonna just play Fortnite. Get that David Corin Sweat skin. Derpy, you've sent me a video. Let me watch it. Is this the funny thing you were on about? This better be funny. I'm gonna be really annoying. Better not be rude either. If it's rude, then you're banned for life.
Is here, you must have your real ID or a passport in order to fly domestically, but as you mentioned, you aren't going to be prohibited from flying if your ID is not yet compliant. But to talk a lot more about this, we have Jason Pantages, he is the TSA Federal Security Director here at LAX. And first of all, things are going pretty smooth here today for me.
Yes, we've seen a lot of passports on our domestic flights, which is a lot of fun. And, you know, across the enterprise, we're seeing about an 81% compliance rate.
That is rude as hell. That guy looks nothing like, oh my. Someone's put, who's working with the audio mixer? It was pretty loud, Derps. But I'll give you a chance. Yeah, man. But yeah, a very good video. Well done, Derps. Well done. Oh, yeah, and you've shown me... Oh, yeah, you sent the Superman ice cream, is it? I'm really worried what this is.
Superman, take that.
Oh.
New Superman, take that.
Oh, thank God. Well, there's my copyright strike. And there's the cake batter cookie dough. promos are so funny, man, aren't they? They're just hilarious. But I remember the days of Batman Begins, and Batman was just on everything. He was literally on everything. There's a really great Instagram I follow, and it shares like old memories of Superman Returns merch. I'm going to see if I can find it, actually. But it was so cool because I remember the hype for Superman Returns, and I remember seeing it and going, this is absolute dog's bollocks. But yeah, man, it's called the Superman Returns fan page, and for some reason they followed me as well on my private Instagram. But literally, it just shows off all the merch that came out, and also they're just on a mission of discovery as well. Like they're just finding out there was a prequel novel. I had that prequel novel, but there's all this merch stuff, and God, you know, Warner Brothers was like, yeah, Superman's back, baby, and there's Lois Lane with the new Superman logo. They're really trying to push that new logo. They really were. But yeah, man, and oh God, I always wanted that Superman figure. Superman Man of Steel. It's like a statue figure. One day, I actually saw a Jor-El action figure, this one, in a vintage shop not too long ago, and I nearly bought it just for the sake of having a Marlon Brando action figure. But the suit we saw for 10 seconds, the Superman Returns. Like, the merch, these big figs as well. I think I had this one of Batman Begins. I didn't have any of these two. I always liked little figures because you could actually play with them and that. Look at that Batman Begins rip-off poster. Perfect. But yeah, no, I find merch crazy. So compared to like Superman Returns, Superman Returns wasn't part of a cinematic universe or anything. That was never the plan. The thing with superhero movies back then, they were trying to make them like their solo thing and everything. They're also doing Cake War show on Food Network for Superman. I saw that as well. Yeah, that's going to be... The Superman promo is going to be everywhere, man. Warner Brothers is going to be pushing money into this as much as possible. Look, even Crisps had Superman Returns on in what is it? Potato chips from Mexican company that were taken to South America. I mean, look at that. Just... Yeah, all this. Oh my God, I remember the Superman gloves. Yeah, I remember the flying Superman Returns. Like, the merch for Superman 2025 is going to be insane. So expect that. Now, I want to go on to a young man called Tyrone Magnus. We need to talk about Tyrone, guys. We need to talk about Tyrone. So Tyrone Magnus. Wait a minute. So Tyrone Magnus is a YouTube reactor, or was a very respected YouTube reactor, who was a lot of fun, had great energy about him, and yeah, you know, his reactions were great, and he was just laugh and point at the camera and be like, ha, 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 you know, and it was just like positive stuff. Even Tom Holland was like, oh my God, it's Tyrone Magnus, when he accidentally met him in LA or something, and you know, he's a great guy. But now, unfortunately, Tyrone has become this very far, well, not very far right, but he's become on the right side of politics and everything, and he just thinks everything's woke, and you know, women shouldn't be, you know, front and center of films and TVs and everything. And you know, I do check out some of his reactions, and oh God, they're just awful. He's just gone to that side. He's gone to the dark side, which is such a shame, because many people don't like him. He's still got 2.2 million subscribers. So there's a lot of people that hate woke stuff out there. Remember, woke is good, by the way. Woke is a good thing. It means you care about the world. It means you care about people. So be woke, you know. It's weird. It really, really is. But recently, and unfortunately, it is member locked on YouTube, he did a reaction to the Peacemaker trailer. And I'll be honest, he absolutely slated the Superman footage coming out of James Gunn. That's a weird image. And yeah, he's just like, oh, it looks stupid. Where's my Henry Cavill? Guys, get over it. Henry Cavill is done. He is done. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He doesn't care. He wants to go and make a Warhammer film or a Highlander film. He wants to do other stuff. The man is in his 40s. Look, he's standing proud over there. I haven't forgot that Henry Cavill was Superman. Unlike some people, I can let it go. I can really let it go. I don't care. Just move on. Jeez, I watch a show called Doctor Who, and there's been about 17 different people that play that character, and I got over it quite quickly. So, you know, we've had like 5 Supermans in our lifetime, especially Corin Sweat coming up, and I don't understand the weirdness of these people Oh, Zack Snyder's vision wasn't... No, Zack Snyder went through a terrible thing. Warner Brothers used that opportunity to get rid of him and go in a different direction. That's what happened. And Zack Snyder lost his trust in Warner Brothers. So, it's just... I think even Zack Snyder doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. And I'm not saying Batman shouldn't die. Sorry, Batman shouldn't be a killer. I'm not being one of those people that are like, oh, Batman shouldn't kill and everything. He just doesn't care. All right, Zack Snyder is done with DC and everything. Even I watched The Studio today. Brilliant episode, by the way, at the Golden Globes. And Zack Snyder makes a joke about making 6-hour cuts and everything and, being really expensive and inaccessible and everything. And it was funny, and he's over it. He's done with Superman. Leave them alone. Stop this restore the Snyderverse bollocks. I swear to God, if I'm 40, so that's in 10 years' time, and I still hear people going restore the Snyderverse, I'm actually going to report you. I don't know what I was going to do. People watched Snyder's 2 movies, said he should be in charge of DC, and he shit the bed. He shit the bed. Tyrone falseness. Well, no, he's not. I mean, you could compare this to James Gunn, but he's not a studio head. He doesn't want to be a studio head. He's a big creative. He's a really big creative, and DC thought the Snyder treatment was great. Just do Snyder on everything. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, do it all. But they just made a mistake because people were just losing interest. I'm sorry, Batman v Superman is a bad film. It is not a good film. I don't know how people can watch that and go, this is a good film. Visually, it's, oh my God, it's stunning. One of the best Batman costumes, one of the best visual effects films. God, I could still watch that film and go, God, this looks so good. But the story was shit. It was boring. I remember saying to my dad, do you want to go see Batman versus Superman? He was like, what did you say? I was like, Batman versus Superman? And he went, why the fuck would Batman and Superman fight? And he had a point. But it's not just that case that, I didn't mind that. I kind of understood that the after effects of Man of Steel would convince Batman to kill an alien, basically. I got that. It was just boring. It was the first time in the cinema where I was like, this is bad. This is actually a bad film. But people are praising it. And then I saw Justice League. That was I took my wife as well before she was my wife, and she was just like, that was terrible. Why did we pay money to see that? I was so gutted. I think I've still got a Snapchat somewhere of me saying Justice League is the worst thing to ever exist on this planet. And then Zack Snyder came out with his cut, and I kind of was really excited for him. I watched the Zack Snyder cut. No, it wasn't it. I'm sorry. No one's watching 4-hour Justice League film. Be realistic. Come on. I can't even do a 2-hour film these days. But anyway, Tyrone Magnus, he's become weird. But we got a clip from his Peacemaker reaction, and it's insanely good when even a hater like Tyrone is excited for Peacemaker. So this is what he had to say.
Himself to him. Okay, this looks chock full of stuff. I don't even know what to think. I'm seeing some stuff that may possibly concern me, but I'm seeing some stuff that looks like it's a whole hell of a lot of fun. You get what I'm saying? So if you haven't seen it, I think for most superhero fans, it is a more silly, campy take of the character, but for some reason it works. It really does work. Trust me. And
incredible. Absolutely incredible. Tyrone Magnus is a James Gunn fan once again. Trust in Gunn. Trust in Gunn, guys. That's what I say. But isn't it insane? It's just insane, these people. I enjoyed Justice League 2017 more than Snyder Cut. Now, I'll tell you something. So when the Snyder Cut came out, the first thing I watched was Justice League 2017. Then I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because I was expecting big differences, and I'll say in the first half of the movie there's huge differences, and to be honest, Cyborg is much better in the Snyder Cut, so much better. But I get why Warner Brothers were like, take him out, because this is Cyborg's first movie technically. So yeah, it's a weird one, but Cyborg's story is the best thing about Zack Snyder's Justice League. was actually emotional. I actually felt his pain. Justice League 2017 didn't do any of that. Like, so again, it's a mistake as well from the studios, but also they want to concentrate on Batman and a dead Superman, which was just so weird, man. It was so weird. But yeah, it is a weird one. It is. I can't lie. But you know, it's done now. The Snyderverse is dead. You know, and I'll still go back and watch those films. I will go back and watch Suicide Squad. I will go back and watch Man of Steel. I really want to watch Man of Steel before I go see Superman 2025. Jeez, I might even watch Superman Returns. What do you mean? What do you mean concerns you, Tyrone? What do you mean concerns you? Oh, you know that Jennifer. Oh, what's her name? Jennifer Holland, James Gunn's wife. Jeez, the weirdos online, man. The amount of people that just... If I type in Jennifer Holland on Twitter, I've got to be careful now. Because these weirdos, they even make, like, hate sort of photos of her that I won't divulge into. But yeah, just weirdos, man. Oh, good. Thank God. They've got rid of loads of them. There were just some weird people saying weird stuff about Jennifer Holland, and I thought, you pieces of shit. Like, they're horrible people. But man, yeah, Den of Nerds, right? I fucking hate this guy. He's so weird. Jennifer Holland popping up and everything Gunn does take me out of it, and I hate it. If you like, that's fine. We just disagree. Fair enough. But I guess you could push another one of my tweets to 1 million+ views if you want. Oh no, Den of Nerds. Oh, I've shown your tweet to all my millions of followers and viewers. Oh no. Sean Gunn is in almost every James Gunn movie, but you only have a problem with Jennifer Holland. I mean, she's hardly even in his movie. She's been in 2 and a show. Genuinely don't understand the problem. I mean, just people are weird about women, aren't they? They're just like, oh my God, there's a woman in this? There's a woman? Oh! Oh! Oh, woman! Fucking weirdos. So good on her. And she was one of the best parts of Peacemaker. I said it! So yeah. But yeah, fair play. I'm really looking forward to Peacemaker. I'm really, really looking forward to Peacemaker. And good luck to Jennifer Holland and everything. Because the Snyder cult are still going to be on our back about every single thing. Yeah, man. I'm really excited for DC. I'm really excited. There was even a Superman lunchbox I saw. I might get it. It's a kid's one, but I might get it. Den of Nerds and Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic. Yeah, it's weird because I used to like Den of Nerds. Like, I caught some of his content about something else, and I was like, oh, fair enough. And then he was just going a bit weird, and he was just like happy about people's failures, and I find that so strange when people are really happy that something's not working. Like the Marvels, I get why people don't like that film. I completely get it. But the problem is that when you hate on it so much because this one woman is in it, because she plays a strong female lead, and all you do is just go, oh, they're pushing agendas, they're pushing this, they're pushing wokeness. You've just lost me. And that's what Den of Nerds did. He just lost me very quickly. And I just remember hitting that unsubscribe button, just being like, oh dear. Like his poor family. Yeah, no, it's just weird ass behavior. And it's weird because, like, I've seen some of his takes on Twitter and he sounds like a normal person. I'm like, oh yeah, I agree with that. But then he just goes off and I'm just like, what are you doing? He just gets happy about failures. And that's the problem with fandoms at the moment. Just everyone fucking loves it when something fails that they used to love or were a big fan of when it was something else before. Now, I will talk about Doctor Who quick because I know, Derpy, you probably don't watch Doctor Who or anything, but, you know, I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. I grew up in the David Tennant days, and the show right now, I'm enjoying this current season, but the last season, I really didn't enjoy it. But then I just took a step back, right? I took a step back and I went, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not the target audience. I'm not. This iteration of Doctor Who is for children. I mean, it's not really working because no children are watching it, but it's not for me. It's not been designed tonally, story-wise, everything for me. I'm an old Doctor Who fan. I go back and watch the David Tennant, Matt Smith era and just go, God, this was good. You know, this is good. But I don't shit on the current era. I don't just tweet and make videos about Doctor Who should be cancelled because of this and that. Like, big history moment, right? The companion and the Doctor Who, are both non-white people. This is the first time in history we've had a TARDIS team that is just non-white. And that's amazing. That's just progression. That's brilliant. But it's not, there's no news about it. There's nothing. Like, it's just being shoved in the corner. And unfortunately, I do think it's getting being put on pause for a little bit, and unless like in the next couple of weeks the BBC swoops in and goes, oh, don't worry guys, we've got it sorted. I don't think it needs a big change. But that's the thing with these fandoms and everything, like Star Wars for instance. Like, yeah, the Book of Boba Fett didn't work. It was fucking terrible in my personal opinion, but I didn't go online and say it was because of this, because of wokeness, because of this. People just do that because they hate something. They go, yeah, it was because it was woke. What is your mindset? Like, what is the mindset of these people? Like, Ahsoka is fucking brilliant. Skeleton Crew, which I'm currently watching, I've never seen it before, is so good. And Andor Season 1, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. But God, the hating of the women and people that aren't white is just insane. In multiple fandoms. This isn't just the Doctor Who fandom or the Star Wars fandom. In multiple fandoms, the biggest frustration for me, one of the biggest frustrations, is The Acolyte. Because I loved that show. It had a purpose. It was telling a great story. But the hate won. And that fucked me off massively. Because it won. And they're saying, oh, we didn't do it again because of the views and everything. Acolyte had a lot of views. A lot of hate watchers as well. And that's the surprising thing about people like Tyrone Magnus and all these people that just go, oh, this is shit because there's a black woman in it and everything. They still watch it. They still watch it. There is a Doctor Who fan show on YouTube that claims they are a fan show and fans of Doctor Who. All they do is slate it. All they do is slate it, the current era. They just and they accept comments from people that are just like, oh, this wokeness and everything. Why does the Doctor have to be black? You're just fucking weirdos. Get over yourself. If they announce that the next iteration of Clark Kent Kal-El's Superman is black, no, it's fine. I can actually be that loud because I'm on my own currently, so I can really scream the place down. So it's insane. Just the insanity of people is fucking insane. But even the people that don't speak out, they just go, oh, what's the point? It's progression. It's progression. That's what it is. Progression is good. But unfortunately, I'd say half this country, half the USA, a big majority of the USA, we're just all stepping backwards and going... sorry, not me, fuck that. They are all stepping backwards and going, do you know what, maybe transgender people don't exist. Maybe they don't. Years these people have been fighting for their existence and to be recognised and to be taken seriously for our Prime Minister and our fucking government to go, fuck you. That is the problem with the world right now. It's just full of hate. Ever since the COVID pandemic, it's just been full of hate. Everyone is just full of hate. It's a world I don't recognise anymore. It really isn't. Right, rant done. Rant done. I'm sorry. I had to get it out. Oh, my God. I'm just sick and tired of people just being horrible. And it just makes me want to leave these fandoms. And it just, like, luckily DC... it feels strong at the moment. It feels like a lot of people are just really sticking up for it, and I'm seeing more positives on my Twitter feed, X feed, which I shouldn't use, and YouTube and everything. My recommendations are getting better. But I'm so worried about the next generation of kids. I'm so worried because they're being fed these lies. The boys are being fed misogyny. I have so many concerns for the next generation. I really do, and teenagers of today, because it's scary. If adolescence taught anybody anything, I haven't even seen it, but I know how realistic it is. Holy shit, we're doomed. We are doomed. Oh, man. I told you I have a site that could work. Is this Den and Nerds? Yeah, meaning by that we could do watch party for Super. Yeah, I know that, Derps. Yeah, I know. But I'm not doing it till closer to the time and everything. Did you see the stuff James Gunn said about Nolan trilogy, Joe? Everyone is targeting him because he didn't like Nolan's Batman. Yeah, I did. He also slated Michael Keaton Batman, which I was a bit like, what the hell? But that's his interpretation of it. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind someone saying I really didn't like this interpretation because of realistic reasons. Unlike people going, I didn't like this interpretation because it was woke. Sign me the fuck out. Like, James Gunn, I'm sure he had his reasons, and he has his own interpretation of superheroes and everything. I honestly agree with Gunn. Nolan's Batman isn't your traditional Batman. It's not really a classic. It's a blockbuster film, not universe film. Yeah, but, you know, for Batman to resurge and the current state of superhero films now, Batman Begins, the Dark Knight trilogy had to be different, and Nolan did the right thing. And I think James Gunn should be thanking Christopher Nolan, to be honest, because that trilogy, that first film, The Dark Knight, paved the way for the MCU. And what did James Gunn go and direct? The 3 Guardians of the Galaxy films, which sort of made him a name. And he's in every single bit of promo for Superman. So that's been the funniest thing, is the whole, oh my god, James Gunn is in every Superman promo. And I ain't shitting you. I kind of agree. But James Gunn, people know his name. People know who he is. He is a selling factor for Superman. So people need to get over themselves. Zack Snyder, not so much at the time of Batman v Superman Justice League. You know, if I go to someone in the street here, do you know who Zack Snyder is? They'd be like, no. The Welsh, obviously. Great Welsh accent. Yeah, but it's a confusing time in Hollywood currently. It's a confusing time in cinema. Just everything just feels awful, and there's no money anywhere. Donald Trump wants to just stop films, basically. Hates Hollywood, hates films, hates truth. It's a weird time to be in this industry as well. I'm personally in the television industry, but I'm seeing the effects on people, my fellow colleagues and everything, and it's fucking horrible, man, what's going on in the world. I heard his favourite is Batman and Robin. I mean, people can like Batman. I liked Batman and Robin when it came out, but me and Gunn aren't the same age. I honestly, I mean, you know, just this article from The Wrap, facing a cinematic extinction event, Hollywood must stage a comeback. Hollywood needs to fucking bottle down and stop spending so much money. That's what it needs to do. These places, these co-productions, and God, the amount of co-productions we're getting. Again, I just want to get back on Doctor Who. Like, the reason Bad Wolf, which is the co-production company that's taken Doctor Who, and Disney are basically giving money to them to produce the last 2 seasons, was great. It was great. But unfortunately, so much has happened in the world economically, and money is tight, and everything is so expensive. It is so expensive to make films, but it's also really expensive to make TV shows, because now audiences expect their TV shows to be on cinematic quality. That's why over the past couple of years, over 5 years, post-COVID and everything, with the global struggle with that, everything is just so expensive. Breaking news. Water, wet. Is that breaking news? Are you telling me now? No, Minecraft has passed 900 million. No way. Thank you, Derps, for that. Oh my god. I mean, that's insane. But the audience is children, it's teenagers, it's young people that are being pricks and throwing popcorn. Like, for me, that's not a cinema experience. That's a very boring experience. Well, not boring. It's a very stressful experience. This film became a meme. This is what Hollywood wants. They want their films to become memes. They even try and push memes, like the whole Morbius thing. Oh my god, when they tried to be like, ha, mobbing time, ha, chicken jockey, you know. Oh my god. Yeah, the chicken jockey was the big thing. Like, it was funny. I thought it was fucking funny. I thought it was hilarious, the chicken jockey thing. But I didn't think throwing popcorn and bringing real chickens into cinemas was very funny. But that's the problem with cinema. That is the problem with cinema. They're so shit with the rules. Like, people just don't get it anymore. I'm gonna tell you a story about my wife. Like, she likes to go on our phone when we're at home, when we're watching TV or a film, and you know, that's fine, you're in the comfort of your own home. And she completely respects the cinema rules of not getting your phone out during the film and turning it off or putting it on silent and everything. And the bloody who the hell is this? Lotus Fingers, Fallon Daffer, Vegetarian. What the hell? Baking soda. What's going on? But I don't know what's going on. What was I saying? Yeah, so my wife likes to go on her phone and that. At the cinema, she is a crackhead. She is like someone sort of like going sober day one. She is literally fidgeting, scratching the arm. Like, it's insane. Like, because, you know, she's just so gripped to her phone and everything. It's not a bad thing. Like, you know, she likes watching TikToks and reading Reddit posts and all that, and that's absolutely fine. But in a cinema, you shouldn't be doing any of that. I'm fine because I'm ready for the film experience. But there's people out there that are just like, I need to go on my phone. She's not that bad, to be honest, but there are people out there that are just like, I need to go on my phone right now and text whoever I want to and look at whatever I want to. Like, it's just so simple, but it's gone. That sort of cinema etiquette is dead. Are you seeing Lilo and Stitch, Joe? Probably not, unless my niece wants to go. My niece is, I think she's 11 or I think she's 12 soon. Actually, she's 12 years old soon. No, she is 12. No, she's 11. I don't know how old she is, but she loves Lilo and Stitch. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch the animation, so if I get a chance, if I see my sister in that and she wants to go and see Lilo and Stitch, I'll go see it. But no, not in my my own time. If it's spending family time, then yes. I really want to order a pizza, but I can't justify spending £20 on one pizza. I'm seeing it in the drive-in with my sister. Oh, nice one. Yeah, you guys have drive-ins and everything. We don't get that. We don't get that. We get like cinema experiences of films that have already been out. I'm just gonna see if I can get a pizza because I am starving. I've just got to check this place is open. It's Domino's, by the way. Open. I don't have my car at the moment, and I really wish I had my car. Oh, 11 o'clock. It's 10:22 at the moment. I don't know whether to order because it's a bit late. Actually, I'll see if there's anywhere on Uber and everything. I'm just really hungry. I'm just like I do have a Ben and Jerry's downstairs. I could just make a bacon sarnie as well, couldn't I? If I had the car, I'd just be driving to McDonald's right now. It's literally not that far from me. $3.29 delivery fee? It can't be. I'm on Uber One, bitch. Oh, orders over £15. Oh my god, now I'm just getting notifications from all the fast food places. Like, do you want to get fat? We're doing animated film marathon of Lilo and Stitch. There's 4. What? There's 4 Lilo and Stitch films? No, there's not. Is there? Like, again, I've never seen Lilo and Stitch, but there's 4 Lilo and Stitch films? Oh my god, there is! Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4? The Origin of Stitch? Does that count? Secret File. There's 4 Lilo and Stitch stuff? Holy crap. Good luck to you, soldier. I do like Disney, but it's so sad we don't have that 2D animation anymore. Like, I don't understand why they're not going back to the 2D days of Disney. Like, that was literally one of the best things about Disney, was the sort of animation. So I'm on a nerdy pod now called The Average Boys. They usually start at 9 Eastern. Don't know what time that is for you in the UK, but it would be cool for you to stop by. They are biased to Marvel. Yes, 4. God, there's 4 Lilo and Stitches. Called The Average Boys. The Average Boys podcast, innit? Sorry, I'm doing my English slang. The Average Boys, innit? The Average Boys. There you are, The Average Boys. Nerd News, Acolyte News, and Review. 8 months ago. 8 months ago you did your last upload? Maybe this isn't... No, this is you. Stream 5 months ago. What's happened, man? What happened? The Average Boys. I don't know if these guys will like me, though, because I'm, like, British and posh and everything. Taking the night off. I can't... Yeah. Have you got another channel, actually? Is there a new channel? 5 days ago, yeah. Oh no, there is live streams. Oh, it's not a posted video. This is where YouTube confuses me, unfortunately.
Bottle of Saratoga. Do you
like?
But even then, Kathleen Kennedy has a fall guy. She's not a director.
With you guys. I was like, may the fourth be with you guys.
Happy 4th, by the way. She's not.
I've literally just clicked on a random video. Just check it out. I'm gonna review this right now, Derps. I'm gonna review this.
Not a director. She's not like, she's an EP, but she's not a director. So like, if something fails, she always has a fall guy.
She just blames them.
James Gunn does not have a fall guy in this situation.
That's so true.
The buck stops with him.
Yep.
So to answer your question, is like, what would I have done if I was him? I would have hired somebody else to direct this movie.
Okay, that's a good point. It's a really, really good point.
Who would you would have hired?
Is that guy's video sped up?
Well,
I mean, that's a long list. I mean, that's a really general idea. I mean, it'd be like, well, like, who would you direct? You know, who would you get to direct? You know, the fucking Thunderbolts or whatever. Like, it could be anyone, right? There's so many names and there's so many good directors. I mean, just off the top of my head, I would get the 2 brothers, the Rocco brothers, the ones that.
Raka! That's such a good idea.
To do the fucking YouTube videos, and now they work for 24.
I mean, Talk to Me is a banger of a film.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't even know if they could do it, but I would hire them because they're great. I love those guys.
But that would be awesome. Like that, and to answer your question, Derby, I don't know exactly who, but I mean, there's at this point you're starting from ground zero. You don't really have much real estate here. So what I would do, I'd probably get somebody new. Somebody, you know what? I'd get a bunch of people.
Warner Brothers money too.
I get a bunch of people.
Oh God, this is great. I love this chat. Subscribe. Boom, baby. Subscribe. Yeah, I'd love to come on that one day. So you start at 9 Eastern. Is that 9 p.m. Eastern? 9 p.m. Eastern in GMT. Derpy, that's 1 o'clock in the morning. If I have a spare 1 o'clock in the morning one day, absolutely. I like, if I have a spare, I'll do it, definitely. But it'd have to be way in advance. That's the only thing. And we definitely have to be doing it. So yeah, man, just let me know when you guys are gonna discuss a particular thing that I'm interested in and everything, and we'll try and sort something out. I'd be way up for that. Is that through like Discord and everything? Because I'd be up for that. But yeah, man, that'd be cool. Thank you. Sounds like I'm gonna listen to that tonight actually for the rest of my night. I'm not gonna stay on much longer, but I'm just I'm seeing we have 4 viewers currently and everything. So hello, how you doing? Everyone could be just watching 3C live. You could all just be going to watch this guy. Well, that's not him, obviously. That's Lego. We've been doing Last of Us. Yeah, I can't watch season 2 Last of Us currently because I'm waiting for my wife to get back from her travels. And to be honest, I'm one of those people. I'm literally like my dad now. I'm like, wait for it to all come out. I literally like that now. I'm doing that with Andor season 2 as well at the moment. I did it with what did I do it with? I was going to do it with the studio, but the studio, like a lot of my mates watch it, so I watched that in time with them so we could talk about it. But yeah, no, I did like the first season, but that poor girl, she's sorry. That poor God, what's their name? They're really famous. Why don't I know their name? The person that plays Ellie. I feel really sorry for them because they're just getting a lot of shtick at the moment, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, you could all just watch 3C Phil. I'll just die here. Like 3C Films, I think I remember him when he started out. I really think I do. And look at him now. Just people love him. He's such a good content creator. He works his ass off, man. This guy works his ass off, and it really shows. But I love him, man. I think he's so cool. I do wonder what influences are going to be included in the Superman stuff. I mean, are the people that have done too much Marvel going to be included in the DC stuff? Ooh, you never know. Or Star Wars. God, that'd be a dream if I got invited. Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? Bella Ramsey. We've been doing it last of us. Bella Ramsey, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Bella Ramsey. No, I called them her, and they're non-binary, so I will keep to calling them they them. I'm really hungry. I'm so hungry I could order something at 10:30 at night. The Average Boys. I like that title. The Average Boys, isn't it? I could bring the UK shtick to it. Fucking hell. It's The Average Boys, isn't it? Now that Superman movie, right? It was fucking average, wasn't it, boys? I really want food. Big announcement, by the way. I'm going on Monjaro, which is a weight loss drug, in about a month. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm having bonfire tonight, making cookout. Oh, nice one, man. That's cool. You're just making me more hungry, though, Dubs. You're making me more hungry. But I'm definitely going to watch what you streamed 5 days ago in my spare time. Oh, man. I'm tired now. Have I got any new action figures? I don't really. Well, we have my Batman Begins wall up here. My Dark Knight Trilogy wall now. I mean, this is how it's looking. It's great, isn't it? Oh, it's like a weight loss thing. Oh, man. There he is, Snyder people. Calm down. Damn, I forgot I had this. No way. I really want to open this. I really want to open this. I really want to open this, but I'm not. Give me 2 secs. Just saw a tweet. DC is a joke now. Such a joke. Men drinking alcohol? What is this, the Marvel Universe? Much better one than Snyderverse, though. I'm sure you're much happier being able to see your fantasies of men drenched in beer in their underwear finally come to life. Look, man, me and Zack Snyder, we're best mates. We're best mates, I swear. Hello, who's there? Dude thinks he's part of the team. God. Weirdo. Not gonna lie, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow is a better tagline than that. Hair, makeup, and prosthetics. $2 billion straight away. Oh, man. It's been a good night. It's been a good night for DC, man. Obviously, people are shitting on it, as usual. There's this Batfleck person that pops up on my For You. Just all the time, just talking about we need a Batfleck movie. That's where I had the Supergirl news about the VFX, by the way. Kind of wish this was our first DCU movie instead. No, you gotta do Superman. You gotta do Superman. You have to do Superman. What are the geeks and gamers up to? I haven't seen any of their content on my thing. Are they still talking about Brie Larson? Oh no, okay, they're on The Last of Us. Oh god. That poor Belle Ramsey. Nobody cares about Ironheart. No, Disney doesn't care about Ironheart, unfortunately. Yeah, there's Brie Larson. There she is. The man obsessed with Brie Larson. God, this is disgusting. John Campion blames fans for Star Wars failure. No, he blames you for the Star Wars failure. You racist piece of shit. It's just one guy now, isn't it? That just runs the channel. There's the other people aren't there. And Derps, I know you like Star Wars theory, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting sick of his shit. I'm getting sick of his shit. He is even having his own people in his groups go against him. Thunderbolts is not woke. It's really not woke. Yeah, it is 2013. I mean, they started out as a positive channel, didn't they? Did they? But yeah, the Batman has no director. Is the DCEU dead? Logan, Beauty and the Beast review, Justice League, a message to the DCU haters from a DCU hater. What? Tom Hardy's Venom. Like, this started out normal, like, by the looks of it. Ryan Johnson to create an all-new Star Wars trilogy, and then this is where it goes wrong. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh! Oh! Oh, God. SJW celebrate. It was just cool to finally meet him. I'm sure it was, man. I'm sure it was. It did look like you had a good time, though. I'm happy you had a good time. But, I'm still sick of his shit. I want to see Geeks and Gamers Thunderbolts, actually. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I think my window's open. This thing is scary as shit. Go on then. Let's give them their views. Come on!
Thunderbolts is a woke piece of trash.
Load of shit. 24K!
Ladies and gentlemen, no, I don't actually think that. The headline is 100% meant to get those weirdos that like to screenshot titles and thumbnails and post them to Twitter so they can cry. And that's exactly what I'm hoping I will accomplish with that title and headline.
So that's what I'm hoping with that title and blah, 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 blah.
But the reality of the situation is, I actually liked Thunderbolts.
What?
Now,
what the fuck? What the fuck? But there's a woman in it. What the hell?
Now, I went into this with extremely low expectations because I've been very checked out on Disney Marvel movies for a long time now, and I really don't have...
I've been so checked out that I pay money to go and see these films multiple times. I checked out, so I went to see it anyway.
Have any hopes for them to be good. I have seen none of the Disney Plus shows.
Bullshit.
I think I've watched a couple of the first episodes.
I think I watched like a couple of
to try to cover them, and they're so incredibly bad that I just check out so quickly that I can't.
I check out so quickly that I bought a ticket to Thunderbolts.
Even pretend to care, even for the content. I just do not care. I
do not care, so I'm gonna make a video about it and talk about it.
Film that I remember watching from the Marvel Cinematic Universe outside of Deadpool, Wolverine, and
Is it the Marvels?
Guardians 3 might be Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Bullshit! You have seen the Marvels because you don't stop talking about it.
Which I absolutely hated. I didn't go see
Which I absolutely hated.
Eternals. I didn't see... I might have saw the second Black Panther.
Oh, I might have seen it. I might have.
I don't remember where that falls in the timeline. It doesn't really matter. The point being is that I went into Thunderbolts expecting more Marvel garbage, and I ended up enjoying this movie.
So you expected Marvel garbage, but you still paid money to go and see a Marvel film? The fuck is wrong with you? What is with you grifters, man? The Marvel Cinematic Universe is dead, but I'm gonna go pay money to see it in IMAX and buy popcorn.
Shockingly enough. I thought that Sentry was absolutely fantastic in the movie. I thought that Red Guardian and Bucky were just great. Like I said, this, whatever his name is, the Captain America guy, John Walker, I think.
Is he about to talk about police brutality?
The reason I don't know anything about him is because I didn't see Black Captain America. I did.
I don't think that was the title of the show. I don't. I don't think that was the title of the show for sure.
Yeah, whatever his
I gotta
name
watch
is,
it
the
again.
Captain America guy.
Captain
John Walker, I think.
John Walker, but I definitely remember because I fucking love this film and I've seen the TV show.
The reason I don't know anything about him is because I didn't see Black Captain America.
I didn't see.
I didn't watch the Black Captain America show. I don't care about most of this universe, and I think that probably
I don't care about most of this universe, but I still went to watch it.
helped me a lot in this movie to not know the connective tissue that's going on within the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I fucking disagree, actually, because my wife was like, who the fuck are half of these people? But she's seen the TV shows. She just forgot about them.
At this point in time, I truly believe that
I know
I checked out of the Marvel Cinematic
Jeremy liked something with a woman in it. He hasn't said anything about Florence Pugh, by the way. So, still got time.
Universe after Endgame, which is the proper place to check out of it. Once I saw the direction that they were going, I really just didn't care enough to try to follow all of these storylines and characters and intertwining everything. So I was watching this much in a vacuum, where I was just watching this story like I would watch a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And I ended up very much enjoying it. And I was sailing when I watched it, so I need to kind of see it in maybe IMAX. I'd love to see it in IMAX. So I didn't get the proper experience that
So I didn't get to see the skin color of everyone because it wasn't in IMAX, so I couldn't be racist enough. So might be still time, guys.
I would like to. And that kind of goes into my expectations were just so incredibly low that I just really had no interest or desire to see this movie.
But you still went to see it. This guy makes no fucking sense. I had no desire to see this movie, but I went to see it.
And I ended up enjoying it. I thought the characters were good. The story is very generic and pretty stupid, but it's the characters that drive this forward, and you get to see superheroes doing superhero things at times, which I do appreciate, which is something we don't get in superhero movies anymore, or it's usually just cringe whenever we see it. But in this movie, it actually did work when it worked. It was pretty slow in the beginning, as I said over on Twitter when I made my tweet.
I agree. It was very slow.
It was very slow for the first...
Oh, I'm giving it bad revenue. I hate myself.
I feel like 20, 30, maybe even 40 minutes, but then it gets rolling. And once it gets rolling, the characters actually have really good chemistry, and I cared. I was interested enough because of these characters. Characters really are the backbone of this movie. So there was good action scenes, there was good fight scenes and things like that. It does end abruptly, which kind of was jarring. And so that obviously was something that stuck with me in terms of just how jarring it was. But I enjoyed the movie. I really don't know where I could rank this in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Because I haven't watched it all? Definitely not.
Because to me, I would never compare this to the MCU that started with Iron Man and ended with Endgame. I would never compare it because there is no comparison whatsoever. So what you have is a very low bar that I've seen what they've done with the MCU since the end of Endgame with the MCU, where they've made it political.
The MCU. Fuck, they're still doing that, are they? This is technically the MCU. She is literally the main character.
There is no comparison whatsoever. So what you have is a very low bar that I've seen what they've done with the MCU since the end of Endgame with the MCU, where they've made it political propaganda. They've made it all about representation. I know that the Eternals saved a lot of lives, and I really appreciate that the movie Eternals, even though it was a flop and it was a disaster, and Marvel's probably never going to talk about it again, I appreciate that it saved so many lives out there. But I really have nothing to compare this movie to. I do believe...
What is he on about? What is he on about? What?
Even I was just on Friday Night Tights with all of my friends, and it feels like the more involved in the MCU are from a knowledge standpoint, the worse this movie probably was because of the frustration levels of all of that connective tissue. And I don't really have that problem because I do not know anything about the current MCU at all. All I know is that I watched this movie and I liked these characters and I liked the journey that they went on and I believed it. And I believed the ending of the movie and the title that they gave them and all of that. It just worked for me for what it was. Now, if you would have told me that this was part of the MCU back in the day, I don't think that this stands up like something should have back in the day. This would have not stood up to something like a Guardians of the Galaxy or a Civil War or anything like that. But for what this was, I was fine with it. Now, the reaction has been pretty interesting because obviously Criticlist is the place that I spend more of my time looking up movie reviews and get.
God, what a fucking boring piece of shit. Yeah. The MCU, that is hilarious. I'm gonna get that tattooed. But Henry Cavill too old for DCU. DC now. Yes, he is because the story. Yeah. You might not be aware, but Guy Gardner is not Superman. Yeah. Zach has more respect for these characters. He has so much more respect for them that he's not doing it. This is why we have comic book movie fatigue. Marvel, Sony, and DC are all too similar and have oversaturated the market. I completely agree with that. I think the market is completely busted. Long gone are the days of peak like Nolan Trilogy and Snyderverse. No, get that fucking shit out of your mouth. To give the GA a different taste of superheroes, general audience. Now it's all MCU clones. Oh dear. There's so much Superman hate right now. Am I the only one who thinks it'll be peak? I love HZ Joe, by the way. It's going to be amazing. I think it's be Superman. Lots of folks are excited. The hating is coming from a toxic minority. Yes, you are the only one truly unique. All your thoughts are original. Bro, I made a Superman Roblox avatar. Trust me when I say it's going to be peak. It's going to be great. Jeremy likes something. Yeah, I've already read that. But yeah, man, I'm excited for Superman. From Pedro Pascal to James Gunn's brother, name a bigger downgrade. Well, this is a different interpretation, you fucking moron. Your modern DC audience, her butt's been getting bigger. Show us, yeah, because it's 250 million views across all platforms in first day. Most viewed trailer Warner Brothers history. Fourth biggest trailer debut ever. 50 million views on YouTube in 12 days. Oh my god, what the hell? There was boobies. When I first started reading comics, I was upset about how characters I loved in the movies act like absolute jerks in the comics. That's the vibe I got from this thing. God, people, just let it go. Let it go. My mum told me not to post this one. That's what that booby tweet had. I mean, this person makes a good point about Batman Part 2. Not even sure what the point of Batman Part 2 or that Matt Reeves would even be. The vision is so specifically his that if he chooses not to do it, you should just let it go. It's literally nicknamed the Reeves verse for a reason. Is it? I thought it was the Batman epic crime drama saga. Ooh. Right, I completely forgot to talk about this in this video, but I think I'll end the live talking about this. Now, James Gunn is not stopping at Superman. Is not stopping at Supergirl. Not stopping at Green Lantern. Creature Commando Season 2. None of that. He is currently pre-writing. Tooling around. He's deep within finishing Superman and Peacemaker. Is the film you're writing one that is already announced or something completely new? So is this going to be the world's finest movie? I think he's writing a world's finest movie. I have a feeling. Joe, we got to figure out date in June because I'm be busy early July. I got to figure out a date in June as well. Probably be beginning of June, most likely. I don't start my job until like the second week of June, so we'll talk on the messages, mate. But yeah, I think this is James Gunn writing a Justice League film or world's finest film, or is it a Superman sequel? Because to be honest, Superman is a massive success and people want more Superman. I want another Superman movie probably, and I don't want it to be Batman makes an appearance Superman movie. I want another Superman movie. So maybe he's pre-writing that at the moment. But I think a world's finest movie would be a good idea to have down the road. The biggest shocking news, actually, I want to end on is the Clayface movie. Now, I'm getting a little bit worried about Clayface because, you know, it was a script from Mike Flanagan. James Gunn was really happy with it. Flanagan was just selling the script and the spec and going to exec produce. And, you know, he's gone on to do the Carrie TV show. But a new writer has been tapped for Clayface. He's getting a page 1 rewrite. And I think this is so it fits within the DCU. Maybe there's a little course correction going on at the moment, like with the projects being cancelled, like Sergeant Rock and so on. But yeah, he's rewriting the Clayface movie. Mike Flanagan wrote the previous draft of the script. James Watkins, who directed last year's remake of the Danish thriller Speak No Evil for Universal, is attached to direct. Now, my concern is that the script's going to be rewritten and James Watkins will drop out because it won't be the same vision Flanagan was hoping. Maybe it's just little tweaks. Maybe it's just little tweaks here and there. But I am getting a little bit concerned about the Clayface film because when I heard it was Mike Flanagan had written it, and then James Watkins directing it, and you know it's coming out before a DCU Batman film, I was very excited because this is going to be very different. And also, it's obviously a replacement for Swamp Thing. I don't think James Mangold wants to do Swamp Thing. I've got a feeling. So they need to get the Swamp Thing type film out the door as soon as possible. I'm coming on the channel for review, though. I'm coming on the channel for review. In July. Okay. So it's going to begin production in the UK in October, apparently. The film would be produced by Matt Reeves and Lynn Harris. But this is my confusion with the Batman stuff. Like, I think... about to begin. I think they really need to get their ducks in a row because I don't think they can hold out on Batman not being in the DCU. But also wanted to see the Batman Part 2. So there's a lot of things not going right there, is there? I don't know, man. There's just so many things, so many factors, and also money is a factor as well. Like, Warner Brothers doesn't have a lot of money. Apart from, Minecraft. They made a lot of money from that. $150 million budget has made $900 million. That is insane. That is insanity. But yeah, welcome to the movie business, baby. Yeah, I'm just going to double check that we've got nothing else new through to talk about before I call it a night. I really hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you're new here and you're not subscribed to me, what are you doing? Subscribe. Like this live. It really helps me out. It really, really does. So get on that. And remember, Jesse Eisenberg was the worst fucking Lex Luthor ever. I don't even like Lex Luthor. So, yes. So people are saying, what's he pre-writing? Could be Justice Society or League of Justice or whatever it's called. Superman 2, probably just League International or Metal Men. Superman sequel, which is world's finest. I really hope it's not. Plastic Man, maybe? Metal Man? So yeah, there's, loads of theories going around. I think he could be... He's trying to... There is a script for Brave and the Bold being written at the moment by a writer he's not announced. It's probably him. But I think he'll be looking over that. I don't think Andy Muschietti is going to be directing that, by the way. I really don't. I've got a feeling that he's going to back out because he wants to do his own stuff, and he's doing It at the moment. Well, he's not doing it, but he's running that show at the moment. So a lot of factors. Anyway, guys, I am going to end the live there. I am actually getting really tired. This is good. I didn't order pizza, which is good. Trying to be better. I had dinner earlier. I don't need a pizza at 11 p.m. GMT. I don't need that. But thank you so much for joining me on this last minute live. I've really enjoyed this. Derps, thank you so much again for keeping the chat busy and everything. Really appreciate it. I mean, the next time I'm probably going to be making a video is the trailer reaction to Superman, which is coming out supposedly Tuesday or Wednesday. Again, it won't be in this setting. It won't be here, unfortunately, if it is during a weekday. But I will definitely be filming my reaction as soon as I can. And yeah, we can talk about it. But yeah, thanks, Derps, again for a great night. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on playback, I'm sure you're not. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. But remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, really helps me out. And the summer of Superman is literally just around the corner. I'm very excited for the future of the DCU, and I can't wait to talk more about it in the future in another live. So yeah, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.